A quiet subway platform in Kyoto. Early evening, rush hour. A 4-year-old boy suddenly drops to the ground screaming. His juice box rolled off the bench. It's gone. And in his world, this is the end of everything. His mother doesn't flinch. No frantic, shh, people are looking. No desperate, I'll get you another one, just please stop. No grabbing his arm and pulling him up. She doesn't even look around to see who's watching. Instead, she does something so unexpected, so counterintuitive, that every other parent on that platform stops and stares. She kneels down beside him, says nothing, and waits. 10 seconds pass. The screaming child glances at her. She's still there, calm, breathing, present. By second 15, his crying has shifted. It's softer now, less rage, more confusion. By second 30, he's quiet. And here's the thing. This isn't luck. This isn't one patient mother having a good day. This is a system, one that Japanese parents have been using for generations, and it all happens in the first 10 seconds. Japanese children consistently rank among the most emotionally regulated kids in the world. Studies show they have lower rates of public meltdowns, shorter tantrum durations, and faster emotional recovery times than children in most Western countries. Not because they're born different, not because Japanese parents are stricter, colder, or more controlling, but because they've mastered something most of us never even think about: the first 10 seconds of a tantrum. Those 10 seconds, they determine everything that comes after, whether the meltdown escalates or dissolves, whether your child learns to regulate or spirals further, whether you spend the next 20 minutes in a battle or the next 2 minutes in calm resolution. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll understand the exact framework Japanese parents use in those critical first 10 seconds, why it works at a neurological level, and how you can start using it today, not someday when you've read 5 parenting books, today. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Japanese culture is totally different. This won't work with my kid. My child doesn't respond to quiet. They need firm boundaries. And I get it. Culture shapes behavior. But here's what's fascinating. The core principles behind the Japanese approach aren't cultural secrets passed down through tea ceremonies. They're grounded in neuroscience, attachment theory, and child development psychology. Researchers at Yale, UCLA, and the Max Planck Institute for Human Development have studied emotional regulation in children across dozens of cultures, and they found that the most effective responses to tantrums shared the same characteristics, regardless of where the child is from. The answer isn't punishment, it isn't distraction, it isn't even talking them down, at least not in the way most of us try to do it. It all starts with one word: mitsumeru. In Japanese, mitsumeru means to gaze steadily or to watch with focus and care. But when applied to parenting, it takes on a deeper meaning. It's the practice of witnessing your child's emotion without rushing to fix it, judge it, or suppress it. Not ignoring, not abandoning, seeing. Mitsumeru is the Japanese art of being fully present with discomfort, yours and theirs, without needing to make it go away immediately. Think about that for a second. In Western parenting, the moment a tantrum begins, we go into crisis mode. We panic, we negotiate, we threaten. If you don't stop right now, we're leaving. Fine, you can have the candy, just be quiet. Do you want a timeout? Is that what you want? And for a few seconds, maybe it works. Maybe they pause. But then it happens again and again, because we're not teaching regulation. We're teaching that emotions are emergencies that need to be shut down as fast as possible. Japanese parents do the opposite. They don't treat a tantrum like a fire that needs to be put out. They treat it like a wave that needs to crest and fall naturally. And the way they do that comes down to one powerful truth most of us forget in the heat of the moment. Your child is not trying to manipulate you. They are drowning in a feeling they don't have the brain development to manage yet. Because here's what neuroscience tells us. The prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain responsible for emotional regulation, doesn't fully develop until the mid-20s. A toddler having a tantrum isn't being dramatic. Their nervous system is genuinely overwhelmed. They are experiencing a flood of cortisol and adrenaline that their body doesn't yet know how to process. When you yell, threaten, or bargain in the first 10 seconds, you're adding your own dysregulation to theirs. Two nervous systems in fight or flight mode colliding. When you practice mitsumeru, when you kneel, breathe, and simply witness, you become the calm their brain is searching for. Now, let's go back to that mother on the subway platform. Why didn't she immediately try to stop the crying? Because she was practicing something called ma. Ma is one of the most untranslatable words in Japanese. It refers to the space between things, the pause between notes in music, the silence between words, the gap that gives meaning to what comes before and after. In parenting, ma is the space you create between your child's emotion and your reaction. It's the pause that says, I'm not afraid of your feelings, you're safe here, I can hold space for this. In Western culture, we're conditioned to fill every gap. Silence feels uncomfortable. A crying child feels like failure, so we rush in. Crying child, we offer solutions. Big feelings, we try to talk them out of it. Meltdown, we escalate our own energy to match theirs, thinking volume equals control. And we do it out of love. We want to help. We want them to feel better. But here's the unintended consequence. Every time we rush in and try to fix the feeling in the first 10 seconds, we send a silent message. This emotion is too much. Even I can't handle it. You need to stop feeling this way immediately. Japanese parents do something radically different. They pause, they kneel, they make eye contact if the child allows it, and they wait. Not coldly, not with judgment, but with the deep trust that their child's nervous system will regulate, if given the space and the co-regulating presence of a calm adult. Dr. Dan Siegel, a clinical professor at psychiatry at UCLA, calls this name it to tame it. But the Japanese approach adds one critical step before the naming. They let the child feel it first, fully, without interference. Research in attachment theory shows that children whose caregivers can tolerate their distress without becoming distressed themselves develop what's called secure attachment. And securely attached children recover from tantrums faster, have better emotional regulation as they grow, and show more resilience in the face of stress. So, practical micro tip. So the next time your child melts down, before you say a single word, do this. Take one deep breath, kneel or sit so you're at their eye level, and count to 10 in your head. Just be there. Let them feel what they're feeling. Let the wave crest. You might be surprised at how quickly they start to come back to themselves when they realize you're not panicking. Here's where most assumptions about the Japanese approach break down. People often assume that because Japanese children are so calm and well-regulated, their parents must be emotionally distant, detached, or cold, that the kneeling and the silence must feel withholding. The opposite is true. The Japanese 10-second pause is built on a concept called amai, the feeling of being able to depend completely on another person's love, unconditional and unwavering. In the earliest years of life, Japanese parenting is profoundly warm. Co-sleeping is common. Physical closeness is constant. Babies are held, carried, responded to immediately. They are never left to cry it out. And this isn't permissiveness, this is the foundation. Because here's what attachment neuroscience tells us. A child who has experienced deep, consistent co-regulation in infancy develops a stronger baseline capacity for self-regulation as they grow. When a Japanese toddler has a tantrum and their parent kneels beside them in silence, that child isn't experiencing abandonment, they're experiencing the opposite. They're being held, Not physically in that moment, but emotionally. The parent's calm presence is the container. When a child knows, in their bones, that love is not conditional on good behavior, they don't need to escalate to prove they're worthy of attention. They don't need to scream louder to be seen. The 10-second pause isn't withholding connection, it's offering the deepest form of it, the message that says, I'm not afraid of who you are, even in your worst moment. Now, quick question before we get to the exact steps. Have you ever noticed that in Japanese schools, even in preschool, children clean their own classrooms? They serve each other lunch. They resolve conflicts through dialogue, not adult intervention. 3-year-olds wiping down tables, 4-year-olds carrying trays without being told, 5-year-olds mediating arguments between peers. That's not an accident, and it's not about obedience. It's about something much deeper. Japanese culture understands that emotional regulation isn't taught through words, it's caught through modeling. When a parent remains calm in the first 10 seconds of a tantrum, they are teaching the child's nervous system what calm feels like, not through explanation, through embodiment. Mirror neurons in the child's brain literally fire in response to the parent's regulated state. The child's heart rate begins to sync with the parent's. Their cortisol levels start to drop because theirs have. This is called co-regulation, and it's the foundation of all self-regulation. You can't teach a drowning person to swim by yelling instructions from the shore. You have to get in the water and show them what calm, steady strokes look like. This is why Western parenting often struggles. We say, calm down. We say, use your words. We say, you're okay. But our body language, our tone, our own heart rate, they're all screaming the opposite. Japanese parents don't tell their children to calm down in the first 10 seconds. They become the calm, and the child's nervous system follows. So here's your practical takeaway, the exact framework you can use starting today. When your child has a tantrum, follow these 4 steps in the first 10 seconds. Step 1. Before you speak, before you move, take 1 deep breath. Inhale for 4 counts, exhale for 6. This activates your parasympathetic nervous system, the part that signals safety. You cannot co-regulate a dysregulated child if you are dysregulated yourself. Step 2. Kneel or sit so you're at their eye level. This is non-negotiable. Towering over a child in distress activates their threat response. Being at eye level signals, I'm with you, not above you. Step 3. Do not speak, do not shush, do not problem solve. Just be present. Let them see your face. Let them feel your calm. If they make eye contact, offer a soft nod. If they don't, that's okay. You're not trying to stop the feeling, you're holding space for it. Step 4. This is where the magic happens. In most cases, by second 10 to 15, you'll see a shift. The screaming becomes crying, the flailing slows. They might look at you, they might reach for you. That's when you speak, not before. When you do speak, keep it simple. I'm here. I see you're upset. You're safe. No explanations, no lectures, just presence. Give this framework 3 weeks. Use it every single time, not sometimes, every time. Watch what happens to the length of your child's tantrums. Watch what happens to your own stress levels. Watch who your child starts to become when they realize their feelings don't scare you. Japanese parents aren't calmer because their children are easier. Their children are calmer because their parents built a system. 1 pause at a time, 1 breath at a time, 1 10-second moment of presence at a time. Meet Sumaru, witnessing with care. Ma, the space that holds meaning. Amai, the trust that love is unconditional. These aren't Japanese secrets locked behind cultural walls. They're human truths available to every parent right now, in the next tantrum, in the next 10 seconds. You don't need a calmer kid. You need to become the calm they're searching for. If this video shifted something for you, share it with another parent who's in the thick of it right now. They'll thank you. And if you want more on the psychology behind raising emotionally intelligent and resilient kids using wisdom from cultures around the world, hit subscribe. There's a lot more coming. See you in the next one.